Students, let us discuss the customer relationships and the business, which is a part of your fifth unit. We need to strengthen the customer relationships as the key to success is in the business is not only the quality of product or service, but it's the customer. Uh, we need to strengthen customer relationship with the various ways. Like we can list out like this: we can improve communication with the customers, then we can ask customers regularly for their feedback, and it's important to address the complaints and negative feedbacks of the customers, and in time we should resolve those things. So otherwise it will have an adverse impact. And also we need to reward the loyal customers, so that not only this encourages them to make additional purchases, but it will also make them feel more valued as customers. So always keep in touch with the customers, sending them with holiday cards or birthday tweets or newsletters, or with the updates about the product and services. If if the company is not in the minds of the customers, or the company product is not in the minds of the customer, they'll be more likely to go somewhere else. So these are the at least some of the steps we need to take to strengthen the customer relationships, because as I told, the business is more customer centric, and we need to strengthen the relationship with the customers. Here I have listed out some of the references for the further reading. Let us discuss about the e-commerce and the online service industry. So the e-commerce is the buying and selling of goods or the services on the internet. It encompasses a wide variety of data systems and tools for online buyers and sellers, including mobile shopping and online payment encryption. Most of businesses with an e-commerce presence use an e-commerce store and or an e-commerce platform to conduct online marketing and sales activities, and to oversee logistics and fulfillments. We have a various types of e-commerce. Generally we categorize them into six main models of e-commerce, like B2B, B2C, B2B, C2C, C2B, B2A, C2A. Let us see one by one. The business to consumer, B2C. The business to consumer in e-commerce encompasses transactions made between a business and a consumer. B2C is one of the most popular sales models in the e-commerce context. Now we'll move on to the business to business B2B. Unlike B2C or B2B, e-commerce encompasses sales made between businesses such as a manufacturer and a wholesaler or retailer. B2B is not consumer facing and happens only between businesses. Business to business sales often focus on raw materials or products that are repackaged before being sold to customers. We have one more, consumer to consumer. The consumer to consumer e-commerce, the consumer to consumer C2C is one of the earliest forms of e-commerce. Customer to customer relate to the sale of products or services between customers. We have one more e-commerce type, that is the consumer to business, where C2B reverses the traditional e-commerce model, meaning individual consumers make their products or services available for business buyers. We have one more, business to administration. B2A covers the transaction made between online businesses and administrations. We have a one more type, consumer to administration. C2A is similar to B2A, but consumers sell online products or services to an administration. So these are the some of the six types of e-commerce main models we have. Here I listed out some of the references for the further reading. Let us discuss about the online financial services, online travel services, and online career services. In case of online financial services, we have internet banking, bill payment, e-brokerage, e-delivery of financial services. So as already we have discussed in the previous units, previous sessions, the internet banking is one of the main online financial service what we have. The most benefited through e-banking are the private sector banks that have introduced the concept of telephone banking and home banking. So because of that, they can increase their customers, or they can service more and more customers. The same way we have one more online financial services, that is the bill payment. The electronic bill payment have been proved a significant tool to attract customers by making the transaction more efficient. Same way we have a e-brokerage. E-brokerage is one of the fields where the online financial websites are giving a tough competition to the traditional service providers. E-brokers provide value and the intelligent service to the customers. Customers can buy or sell the stocks and can also pay via the net. Now see, we will see the e-delivery of financial services. The banks have come up with the delivery of services like checking your account status on fund transfer, writing the checks, and demand drafts through the internet. They are also trying to get into the business to consumer and business to business e-commerce by providing the value added services to the customers online. So after this online financial services, that is internet banking, bill payment, e-brokerage, e-delivery of financial services, let us move on to the online travel services. An online travel agency, we call it as a OTA, allows us to book flight tickets, holiday packages, hotel rooms, train tickets, etc. by sitting just in a room using a phone or a computer. We have some of the world famous online travel services like makemytrip.com, cleartrip.com, so travex.com, and we have some of the online travel agencies in India like Make My Trip, Go, Ibibo, Clear Trip, Yatra. Let us move on to the online career services. For job seekers, there are many tools, resources, and technologies available which help to find a job. So, online career services include the portfolio builders, job boards, interview advice, freelance websites, career blogs, online learning, career books, professional networking, career videos. All of these services are beneficial for the job seekers. Here, some of the references I have listed out for your further studies.